Really? Here I am. Hello. Wonderful people. Welcome to Sunday Skool. It's cool. I'm Wendy of Wiseman Integrative, your host with the most. We are here every Sunday. This is episode number 2, introducing you to the new platform called Skool with a K. All right, let me just have a sip of coffee. Get going today. Tell me in the comments, is it morning where you are? Is it afternoon? I had a 2 a.m. call with somebody in the UK last night, aka this morning, that I hopped on. I usually wouldn't do that, but it was necessary. Sometimes we do things. I know some of my Aussie friends have gone on lives at obnoxious hours just to participate, and it's part of the global culture that we're in, right? But I am prone to ramble here, and the focus for this new show is introducing you to the platform and introducing you to incredible sites, communities that are growing, what people are doing, how people are using the platform. I'll be introducing you to some of the fun creators on some episodes. Last week we had Sarah Hankins, who I'm working and growing closely with. We both hit the platform in February of this year, 2024. And we both kind of started in another coach's group and then found some other fun and fabulous places, and we're growing together, inspiring others, and you can catch that replay. I'll drop the link in the comments, but this should be a playlist on youtube.com at Taming Your Tension, and I've got a new channel coming as well, but for now you can find them there. Woo! I'm standing on my little active foot blocks, not skiing, no. So today we're just going to talk about a community that I kickstarted. It's a community spotlight. We'll have creator spotlights and community spotlights and round tables, all kinds of fun stuff at Sunday Skool, right? It's really exciting. I'm not quite awake because of that 2 a.m. call that interrupted my sleep cycle. But as you can see, I'm still effervescently enthusiastic about this work. I'm passionate about the mission of creating a better world together as happier, healthier humans. That's my logo, the Happier, Healthier Humans logo. And oh, look, there's a QR code up here that you can join us. You can just scan that and join us. Women Wellness Leaders Network. Yes, that's we have topped 1,000. We've broken through the top 1,000 communities on the Skool platform. One of the pages, the searches I looked at, it was 16,000 communities, but evidently there's maybe over 130,000 communities. I don't know how many communities there are. There's a lot. And the wonderful thing about this platform, given birth by Sam Ovens and Alex Hormozy, has gone all in and created the Skool Games, which gamifies and simplifies and gamifies the monetization and creation of a business for people in just 3 simple steps, really. So it's totally inspiring. We've got kids that are retiring their parents, buying their parents houses, and all kinds of amazing things are happening. There are huge strides being made for charities. Some of these communities are doing great things. Doug Botton's Community Creators gives back and builds houses for families in Mexico. And I've only just scratched the surface because I'm still new. I'm only just 6 months into the platform, really. And I'm making strides and learning more and more every day. And so excited to bring this wonderful new opportunity and offering to you on this silver platter. So yeah, if you don't know about it, it's not just another community platform. It's not just another course platform. It's not just another funnel. It's all of these things and more. It's whatever you want to make it. Actually, it's open. There's communities that are being designed like a D&D game adventure. There's communities about stock trading. There's communities about raising goats. There's communities, lots of fitness communities, of course. Lots of communities about overcoming porn addiction, improving your business, of course, building your business on Skool, tons of communities. Now, I've got some pain-free communities, the Wise Vitality ladder of communities to help folks. If you've been around in my world, you know that is happier, healthier humans. There's a Wise Life formula, a 3x3 formula of foundations and activations, pillar phases. The M3 is move, meal, and mind. Those are the essentials, the foundations that you want to keep balancing every day as you make your way through. Movement is required for life. Exercise boosts the quality of life, but is not required. So there's a lot of mindset and shifting and how we look at meals instead of dieting, and mind instead of meditation or positive thinking or any of the other more narrow boxes. It's about minding well, tuning. They're all about tuning in. They're all about cutting the crap. I thought about calling my program Cut the Crap. Cut the crap movement, cut the crap eating, cut the crap thinking. So I specialize in helping female founders, successful women overcome, stop stress, the tension that creates painful limitations, and end the overwhelm that creates burnout and then wrecks your success. I also have special, I guide people out of back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, foot pain, knee pain. As a neuromuscular therapist with over 3 decades of experience, I've been working with people, helping them move better, live better, feel better for over 3 decades. And I have a wealth of information, knowledge, skill, and I am now applying that to help people thrive online with their businesses, maintaining wellness while building in public, while in this digital age of distraction. And I would love to talk to you about that. But that's not what we're here to focus on. We're here to focus on the new community I created to bring all of the wonderful women I know together. Let me just, sorry, brain part. This is what happens when your sleep is interrupted and you don't sleep well, people. I'm going to toss up a pain-free link here so you can come explore my community with that as I start to, I'm going to have another sip of coffee. Whee! Nom, 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 nom. That should help. Fire up those brain cells. That's right. Fire them up. There might be some feedback here if this starts playing. There's the delay. That was me talking. I wasn't talking. I wanted to make sure we were live on the other platforms. We are indeed live. All right. So let me show you Skool here. Thanks for bearing with me. On August 11th, well, it was a couple days before that, I was doing a bodywork service, and I was thinking about how to leverage, my current networks and people who maybe don't want my pain relief, pain prevention, stress relief program, Wise Vitality, who have it going on already, who are other coaches doing similar work. How could I bring us all together and grow on Skool? And then I dove right in on that Sunday and created in under an hour. I created this Women Wellness Leaders group. I'm now calling it the Women Wellness Leaders Network. That fit in. There's only 30 characters there, and it fit in. You can see here that we're live, Sunday Skool live. And this is the about page of the community, skool.com/network about. And this is where you can see that we've got 57 members. Oh yeah, I had to remove one that was a fake account bot that was dropping spam. These things happen, but the wonderful thing about Skool is it's not governed by the algorithm. There's not that kind of censorship, and you actually get to see the posts that people make. Now, let me go back to the discovery page. This is where you can discover communities. These are some of the top communities: Digital Growth, Adonis Gang. He was one of the winners of the Skool Games. I think probably most of these people are. Skool Masterclass. You've probably seen Max's ads all over the place. The Skool Community, where I made a post about this major accomplishment that we have experienced. This is where community creators come in and share and inspire. And you can see that it's a very active community here. Lots of activity since my post yesterday. And it's way down there. So we'll go back to where I was. I'm still sharing the other slide anyhow. It didn't move over. I love live. It catches me off guard sometimes. So let's go ahead and do a search for women leaders, and boom, there I am above the fold. We are at 987 now. It looks like we were lower than that a couple of hours ago. So it goes up and down and up and down, but it was super exciting. I think it was 960 when I woke up, and we were 975 when I went to sleep last night. So it's very exciting to have broken the top 1,000 of the communities. And you can see that there's 34 pages of what, 15 results each. I don't know, 50 results each. 34 pages of 50 results. Here I am on page 33 with the Women Wellness Leaders community. So our goal is to stay in that top 1,000 and keep rising in the ranks for visibility. And how is this gauged, Wendy? Why should we care? It's about activity and engagement. It means the people in this community are actively communicating, right? We can look at some of the metrics. If you're into that kind of stuff, there's a 19% that's dropped because I've been hitting the about page a whole lot lately. And the metrics in the past 30 days, the group grew to 59 members and 52 were active, 88% engagement rate. Now that's pretty good. If you run a community, you can see all of these are green squares, which means people were active, pretty active on all of these days, very active on these two brighter green things. And welcome to the Skool back. And, you notice I clicked settings and there's a dashboard, payouts. You can invite people here and import invitations, set up Zaps, have a link here. You set the leader levels, get that custom URL like I did, school.com/network, all kinds of wonderful things. You can learn more about that on a school-specific training about how to set up your school. And I am happy to do that, to help you set up your school. And in under an hour, you can get going. You just set up the basics. You sign up, enter the title, enter the leaderboard. You can turn off the classroom and the calendar. You can see that I did this one in about 20 minutes. This is something I'll be building in Q4, more Barefoot Lifestyle Hub. You can see there's no classroom or community here. It is just bare bones posts. And I did name the categories. I haven't even named the leaderboard levels yet. But you just set it up and then you start inviting people. It's that simple. And then you can set, let's see if I can share this one over here. Share this tab instead. There we go. This is the incognito window, so I can show you how in the classroom, we now have unlocks at different levels. You can also drip the courses out based on time that someone has been in the community. You can also set up webhooks so that they have to fill out a form to unlock another module or another classroom. And we have one-time payments. You can sell independent courses here or sponsorships, as is the case here. And now you're also getting an inside look at some of the offerings here on Women Wellness Leaders, a private team area, a private affiliates area. That's what I was just talking about. So what is this affiliate program all about? It's not selling my course, although that is coming. There are affiliate programs for creators coming really soon. They are on the roadmap, and they're due to be released probably in the next coming weeks, I think. School is releasing new features every week. It's growing by leaps and bounds. It's super, super, super exciting. As you can see, I'm selling a Get Wise Work with Wendy here for people that want to do a deeper dive into their thing. And we're creating a wonderful network and resource here of that kind of filters through the sea of information for women leaders and provides a place. Some of us right now, there's just 3 things, but I have 2 other people that are about to add events onto the calendar. And this calendar is going to be overflowing with options for women to all over the world to come together and grow in life and in business and well-being, scaling in ways that doesn't stress you out and wreck your success, as often happens when we get overwhelmed. You can see here the member tab. You can just click the invite button. You can learn more about various members. There's 10 online right now. We currently have 3 admins because 2 other people are going to be adding things. You can see this is where you can find out what unlocks where and kind of what level you are. And you can click the question mark to get more information about school points and leveling up and the leaderboards of all time, 7-day, 30-day. And we gamify that. We'll probably do little contests where the top 3 get, XYZ, whatever. People do all kinds of like gift card promotions. I just want a gift card. In one of the communities I belong to, I invited 3 people and, I got 3 of the people I invited joined, and I fulfilled other requirements as far as onboarding hosts and engagement. And I won. Yay! I won a mug in another community for one of the most engaged posts. And it makes it really fun. A lot of the other Circle just introduced this. Facebook's been trying to do some kind of gamification thing. Anyhow, back to the tour, my rambling, whatnot. As you can see, this is my secondary account that I use for testing like this from my first group, which is currently on hold, archived, they call it. But you don't lose everything, like on some platforms. If you can't meet the monthly requirement, it's still there for you to reactivate as soon as you're ready. Because a lot of people monetize in the first 14 days of the trial, but there's also a lot of false starts as we are building in public and learning as we go, learning as we grow. So this is the leaderboard tab. Again, the About page tab is here. It tells you all about the group. Sometimes there's videos. That's on my list of things to do. If you're not signed in, there's a join or a sign in button here. And that's that. So the member tab, the calendar tab, the classroom tab, the community tab, we covered all those. Up here is your profile settings. I know you're suddenly getting a little tour of the platform as my brain starts to kick in. You can monitor your activity, the groups you belong to here, and that's interesting because I thought I belonged to some other groups of mine. You can edit your profile here. All kinds of great stuff. Light and dark theme, you can change that in the beta. You can also check your settings. One of the very first things you want to do when you come in is change your, okay, that's a different settings area. Change your group settings. Wendy's, this is your brain on not enough sleep, right? Thanks for bearing with me. Is it this settings? Yeah, this is the group settings for this group only instead of your entire profile. And one of the first things you do when you come in is you want to turn this from hourly to weekly or off. And you probably want to not get notified of likes, because as you join more communities, it becomes quite overwhelming in the notifications. You can also turn off your chat if you don't want to chat with people. And I leave that on in case someone's DMing people and they send a DM to this account. Catch those spammers and kick them out. Catch the spammers and kick them out. That's right. So there you have a little tour of the community and how have I been growing? Let's take a look at, for some reason that's the tab isn't where it is supposed to be. So if you remember seeing the Barefoot site, there was a little notice. Let me pull that back up here. This is how Alex and the school games get you started. You just invite 3 friends to start your community. Then you get your core 10, and then you figure out what your community is going to be about, how you want to structure it, right? You do it together. You don't even have to know what you want to have a community about. You can just start a community, invite all of the people in your phone and on your social and in your email list and in your neighborhood and in your house and in your friends group, and say, hey, I just started this awesome group and I don't know what it's about yet, but I'm going to be charging for it soon. And I'm inviting the first few members to come in free for life as founding members. So if you want to join, here's the link, right? And it's that simple to get started. And then once you get 3 members, you can see Alex's face in the treasure chest there. You get access to the school games. Let me just go ahead and pull it up. This is turning into a school tour instead of all about the Women Wellness Leaders Network, but that's okay. It's Sunday Skool. It's cool. There's nobody on the leaderboards because they just closed the school games yesterday, and the new one is starting today at 2 p.m. So you can win a one-day with Hormozy. You get to access, when you have 3 members, you get access to the recordings of the masterminds when the winners, who are now gathering in Vegas, get together and have this wonderful mastermind. There's full instructions here, how to play, making it fun, designing your business, getting your first few members, monetizing your group, growing your group. That's what I was here to talk about with Women Wellness Leaders, and just having fun while you're building a business and making money. I mean, come on, they make it so simple. You can sign up at skool.wisewithwendy.com. Let me go back and see if I can switch this. Whee! There it is. Boom. You want to go ahead and sign up and then shoot me a message and I will help you set it up. Oh my goodness, this whole time, I did it again, this restream. I've been doing all this sharing and I didn't click that tab to share the screen. So you've been watching me talk instead of seeing all of the wonderful things I've been sharing with you. Yay! And that's what, 20 minutes of live stream fail, but it's not a fail because I'm sure you enjoyed watching my wonderful smiling face. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, that was wonderful. I'll have to use the voiceover and go back and make another make another video. Hooray. Again, we're more prone to errors when we don't get sufficient sleep. So there it is. Not the first time. Hopefully it will be the last. Because on other platforms, like on Zoom, you don't have to click this button. So it's like the confusing. And yes. Leader.wise with Wendy. This is where if you are a woman leader, you can come and join us. As I was saying, I started the community on Sunday, August 11th. And yesterday we broke into the top 1,000 of communities, which was very exciting. How many communities? Thousands and thousands and thousands of communities. On some page, I'd seen something about like 15,000. I don't know. Somebody said 130,000. Nobody knows how many communities there are. But in this group, the school community group, there are 130,000 members. So that shows you that this is a very active, very well-loved 795 global citizens online in this community at this moment. You can learn more. If you're an engineer, you can get a job with school. If you're a really good one. So yes, this is my post in the school community yesterday. 25 days or 20 days, 21 now today. Go Wendy, lack of sleep, brain fog. At least I'm sharing the screen now, right? Let's double check. I got to get in the habit of double checking now that I'm using Restream again and going live. How do you do it? You take action. There you go. See, I was still showing this screen. Let's share this tab instead. Oh, Wendy. 130 members, 795 online. There you go. Learn more about school by coming and joining Women Wellness Leaders or Pain-Free, my site that's open to everybody at Pain-Free Vitality. Learn more about that at pain-free. But we're here to talk about how we've grown women wellness leaders on the leaderboard so quickly. In just 20 days, without running ads, without having thousands of followers on social media, without some Instafluencer status, without a huge email list. I think I've got 99 and then my school communities right now because things really felt, I used to have hundreds, and it's dwindled over the past few years of trials and tribulations. And I'm getting set to get growing again. We never give up. We just keep growing. Sometimes there's a little fire that comes and the fresh new growth can come up from the ground. But I don't have huge social followings. I'm not active. I'm not consistently producing content on social media. I'm not doing hundreds of DM outreaches every day. I'm not doing cold outreaches. And I'm barely posting content on other platforms, frankly. I'm on Skool. I'm active on Skool. I'm building on Skool. I have conversations with people. I talk to people in networking groups. I have actual conversations with people. I show up daily I'm active in engaging in other communities. I help others, and I invited people, just like, well, you didn't see it but because I wasn't sharing the screen, but on the barefoot um, community I set up in like 20 minutes, you can see that it tells you right here, just invite 3 friends to unlock the Hormozy, there he is, 1-day recordings of the masterminds, where I wasn't showing you this either in the classroom, where he gives you the step-by-step on how to play the school games, how to do this, how to put it together, how to leverage your audience and monetize it to become one of the top performers and win this 1-day recording mastermind, 1-day mastermind. You just need 3 members to get access to these. Look at this. All of this. This is incredible value, people. Just for starting a community and getting 3 members, you can access these masterminds it's just gold. And every Monday, except this Monday, a holiday, at 2 p.m., he does a Q&A. The information in these is just absolutely astounding. And as soon as you set up your group, you get your affiliate link. You can earn 40% of recurring revenue for everyone that signs up. I don't have any school games sign up. So there you can see, you could be the first for me. Hooray, hooray, hooray. But yeah, you can hop in here. You can get the Q&A recordings, the 1-day recordings, and the instructions for how to put together a group that makes you money. And it can be about anything. And it's super, super duper exciting. So as I was saying, I got started. This doesn't have the community, the calendar tab or the classroom tab. It can be that simple, just a feed while you figure out what you're doing. I just started this awesome group. You can copy and paste this message to people. And you can learn more by hopping on a call with me. Yes. So that's what I did. I invited, wait a minute, where's the one I wanted to, oh, here we go. Go back. There it is, this tab. I invited people. I invited some other school connections first, strategic people that I knew were engaged, that are other women wellness creators or women wellness leaders with a focus on wellness, not the hustle culture, but more heart-centered, collaborative, because we're designing this as a collaborative effort. 89% activity yesterday, and it grew after that 22%. When they first introduced this metric, it was 118% because I was doing invitations and people weren't even hitting the about page. So it doesn't have to be complicated. All you have to do is start, and then you can figure out exactly what you want to do. Then you're consistently showing up, just consistently. And you can pivot and change and do something different with it if you want. But all you've got to do is start and show up. Start and show up. Does that sound like too much for you? If you're just sitting there complaining about the lack of growth or how you don't have any followers or you're not making any money, are you showing up? Have you started? Are you engaging on the platforms you're on? Now, let me talk about some of the different ways people are using this. And you can come and join this for free at the school community. It will give you the 101 here. There's School Stories, the podcast, which helps you learn more about different people and how they're using school. There's the school collections about how other people are using school, how Ted uses school. This is how I found a lot of these people. And there's just a wealth of information here, links to their trainings, a 101 about growing your affiliate base, how to put together your free group funnel to convert your audience with the about page as your landing page. You don't need all the things anymore. You don't need the email list platform, the course platform, the community platform, and then all the social medias. You don't have to have all those pieces. They're all right here, and the training is free. And there's so many people here to help you set up. So I do hope you will come join us. As you can see, All of the information is right here from Mr. Kirby. There's some fun school parodies here also. Lots of entertainment. We're having fun while building our business. I have unlocked this because I am level 7 now. Visits to School HQ. Very exciting. I'm going down on Friday the 13th for my first one-day visit. And yeah, come on in. Join us here in the Women Wellness Leaders Network. It is a collaborative networking hub and business growth community collective. We're building it as we grow. You can see there's not any training in here right now. I'm just collecting these from the initial members right now. I'm going to make some about school, and then other member trainings are going to go here. Your training here. You can put freebies or mini courses or whatever. We'll have resources. We'll have guides to different networking groups. These are some that I'm familiar with. These are a few school groups. I've only just started, so we're just filling this in. It was empty like this. This is how you start these things. You just start. So I have guidelines for all of the assets. If you're interested in if you're interested in learning more about the different ways you can use a school funnel to either create a community about your brick and mortar business or your hobby or your nonprofit, a community resource, or you can use it as a funnel to direct people to your Kajabi or your Facebook group or your other course platform or your other community platform, or you can use it just as a way to grow funds for your nonprofit. I mean, there's so many ways to use this. You can use it just as a game, as something fun that you're creating a game. People are doing that. They're just making these into little games, and the sky's the limit, really. So I would love to know what some ideas that you have about how you might want to use a community, and what you think, and if you've explored the platform or not. It looks like, hey, Lauren Sermon joined and said hello. That is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And to all of the rest of you watching on whichever platform you are watching on, I forgot, I have to click the button again. I do hope that you will come and explore this exciting new platform. I know this has been a rambling, not linear, not bullet pointed, not even sharing the screen kind of thing, but that's how we roll with live broadcasts and building in public, isn't it? At least I was here live. I did manage to show up. There have been days when I've made broadcasts that had no video. There have been days when I've made broadcasts that had no sound. There have been days when the computer froze and the broadcast just dropped out and disappeared. I'm sure you've all been on calls where that happens too. And you are invited to come and join the communities. Come and join me on Skool. And it is really cool. I'll be bringing another exciting creator up next week, for you to get to know how they're using Skool. I'm not sure exactly which one. I've got a couple of people on deck right now. Some need to record the episode because they're actually at church or Sunday school. And some need to record the episode because they're asleep in a different country, right? Like I was up at 2 a.m. to get on a call in the UK. And there was a time in my life when I would have been wide awake, but that's not me anymore. My circadian rhythms and sleep cycles are very, very different in this 55 plus bracket that I'm in now. So I'm very excited about this major milestone as we have passed into the top 1,000 of the school communities and we continue to grow. The best way for you to know is to come see. It's free. Sorry, guys. This community Women Wellness Leaders Network is only for women, and it is for heart-centered business owners, not hustle culture. So don't even try to come in and spam and pitch. You will be given the boot. It is a safe space for sharing, for growth, for challenges, and for celebrations. And for, yes, we are promoting our businesses within. We are collaborating. We are coming together to share what we're doing and uplifting other women, empowering other women businesses, and creating a wonderful new resource to help in the mission of creating a better world together by choosing to be happier, healthier humans. Whee! So, one last time, I will pop this up here. If you want to just dive right in and start your community, there's a link for you to get going. School.wisewithwendy.com. And I am going to hop off here now and go walk the dog. I wish you well, and I hope to see you in the schoolyards soon. Make it a great day, the wise way. Yay! Come back next week and share the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you.